It's finally 2021. The new year brings new optimism for many in the travel industry. Avid cruisers are anxiously waiting for the day they can safely step back on board a cruise ship. Though, there's still a long road ahead. It's only a few days into the year, and the cruise lines have already begun announcing more cruise cancellations. Although, there are some cruise lines looking to get back out to sea. If you're interested in knowing when we'll actually get to cruise again, you're in luck. I'm DB from EatSleepCruise.com, and we take a look at the latest cruise cancellation and cruise line updates for 2021. In some encouraging news, MSC Cruises announced the other day that it will restart operations in the Mediterranean with MSC Grandiosa on January 24th. The company did have to cancel January 10th and January 17th sailings on the ship due to new government restrictions in Italy regarding travel. The January 24th sailing will be the first sailing on the ship this year after the temporary suspension of operation in connection with these new travel restrictions that were imposed at the end of 2020. The ship still plans to sail from Genoa, Italy, and offer stops in Italian ports including Naples, Palermo, and Malta. A second ship, MSC Magnifica, is scheduled to depart on February 14th and will resume its operations departing from Genoa for 11-night cruises. These longer itineraries enable guests to visit both the eastern and western Mediterranean with stops in Italy, Greece, and Malta. Although it's still unclear when MSC Cruises will really resume cruising from US ports. Last week, Carnival Cruise Line issued a statement extending its pause in operations in the US through March 31st of 2021. In addition, several select ships and home port operations were further delayed. The brand had previously announced that they are in the process of putting together a phased approach to resume cruising. The focus will be on Miami and Port Canaveral initially, followed by Galveston, Texas. Carnival also indicated that Carnival Horizon and Carnival Breeze would be the first ships back in Florida. The cruise line has even further postponed the inaugural sailing of its newest ship, Mardi Gras. Now, cruises have been canceled through April 17th of 2021. Although the first cruise you can book on Mardi Gras on the Carnival website is actually April 24th. In this announcement, Carnival made a series of further cancellations. They are canceling Carnival Freedom sailings from Galveston through April 10th of 2021. The cruise line also canceled all sailings on Carnival Miracle from San Diego and San Francisco now through September 16th of 2021. Further, sailings on Carnival Liberty from Port Canaveral have now been canceled from September 17th through October 18th to accommodate a rescheduled dry dock. Carnival also need to reschedule the dry dock for Carnival Sunshine. Thus, cruises on that particular ship are now canceled from October 11th through November 13th of 2021. Finally, the cruise line canceled the 15-day cruise from Singapore to Brisbane on June 12th of 2021 on Carnival Spirit to be consistent with the current limitations on international travel in place in Australia. Princess Cruises was one of the first cruise lines to announce it was delaying the resumption of cruising into 2021. Now, the cruise line has just announced that it's further postponing its resumption of cruising to May 14th of 2021. According to leadership, this will allow the cruise line further time to prepare and develop its plans to meet the Framework for Conditional Sailing Order issued by the U.S. Center for Disease Control and Prevention. These cancellations include sailings in the Caribbean, the California coast, and early season sailings in Alaska and Europe. Given the CDC's cap on max length of voyages, Princess had previously canceled all cruises longer than 7 days sailing in and out of the United States ports through November 1st of 2021. Additionally, due to the ongoing uncertainty of international travel restrictions, Princess Cruises has extended its pause in operations for cruises departing from Japan through at least June 25th of 2021. Similar to Princess Cruises, Holland America Line announced a further postponement to its resumption in cruising this past week. To prepare and develop its plan to meet the Framework for Conditional Sailing Order, the company now has extended its pause on cruise operations through April 30th of 2021. These cruise cancellations impact sailings in Alaska, the Mexican Riviera, the Pacific Coast, the Caribbean, Mediterranean, and Canada, New England departures. In addition, several of the cruise line ships sailing in Alaska have now been canceled through early June, including Kongsdam, New Amsterdam, and Eurodam, among others. Voldam and Westerdam Mediterranean sailings have now been canceled through early June, and Zaandam cruises through August to Canada and New England have also been canceled. Likewise, the cruise line had already previously canceled all cruises of 8 days or longer that call in the United States through November 1st of 2021. At the very end of 2020, Norwegian Cruise Line announced changes to its deployment schedule. The cruise line announced further cancellations for ships including Norwegian Encore, Norwegian Escape, and Norwegian Joy. While the brand had hoped those 3 ships would begin sailing in March, the cruise line has now postponed those sailings. Now, all cruises for the brand are suspended through March 31st of 2021. The cruise line's sister brands, including Oceania and Regent Seven Seas, have also extended their suspension of voyages to include all voyage departures through March 31st of 2020, plus select April departures. On March 11th, 2020, Viking was the first cruise line to temporarily suspend operations on all river and ocean cruises. At the end of 2020, Viking chairman Torsten Hagen provided his latest video update. In this video, he introduced the new Viking Health and Safety Program. This program will feature the latest technologies, including automated cameras that take guest temperatures, UVC robots to sanitize public spaces, and upgrades to the air ventilation systems. Viking ocean ships will also have onboard PCR labs, which will be able to conduct daily saliva tests for COVID-19 on all guests. During this video update, the cruise line also announced a further delay, indicating that it's aiming to be operational by April 1st of 2021. It has been a rough road for the brand new cruise line Virgin Voyages. In light of COVID-19, the cruise line has postponed its inaugural season on Scarlet Lady, which was slated to begin on April 1st of 2020. Unfortunately, the cruise line had to cancel all voyages through the end of 2020. In December of last year, the brand provided a further update. Scarlet Lady will now sail from Port Miami with its inaugural cruise scheduled for May 9th of 2021. In addition, its sister ship Valiant Lady is now scheduled to sail November 14th of 2021, also from Port Miami. We are keeping our fingers crossed that we get to test out this brand new cruise line soon. Currently, several cruise lines still indicate that they expect to start sailing beginning on March 1st. Currently, Royal Caribbean International, Celebrity Cruises, Disney Cruise Line, and MSC Cruises have officially canceled cruises through February 28th of 2021. This would mean the cruise lines are anticipating they'll be back in service starting on March 1st. We're highly skeptical that cruise lines will be able to meet this deadline. With the stringent requirements of the Framework for Conditional Sailing Order, as well as COVID-19 outbreaks throughout the world and the rollout of the vaccine here in the US, it's highly unlikely that the cruise lines will be able to meet some of the initial benchmarks to begin passenger operation. One of the most visible signs that cruising from the US will resume will be simulated voyages. According to the CDC, these simulated voyages are designed to test a cruise ship operator's ability to mitigate COVID-19 on cruise ships. These simulated voyages can only occur after the cruise operator has submitted a written request for approval from the CDC. Additionally, all the CDC's requirements related to the protection of crew need to be satisfied first. To date, there's been no public announcements and no notification of any cruise line who has submitted a written request to conduct a simulated voyage. Further, after these simulated voyages, each ship needs to go through a certification process overseen by the CDC. Given these steps and the current timing, it's more likely that cruising really won't start until late spring or early summer. In addition, because each ship needs to go through this certification process and have simulated voyages, it will be quite a while until fleets are up and running. Still, we're highly optimistic that we will see the return of cruising in 2021, and like many, are eagerly waiting to board a cruise ship again for the first time in over a year. And there you have it. That's the latest updates in cruise line cancellations from all the major cruise lines. But of course, we'd love to hear from you. Let us know in the comment section below when you think cruising from the US will really resume. I'm DB from EatSleepCruise.com, and if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, or you've been lurking around for a while and haven't done so, what are you waiting for? Make sure to subscribe down below and to click the notification icon. That way, you get updated each week when we put out brand new cruise and travel videos. You can also say hi to us all over social media at Eat Sleep Cruise, and thanks again for watching.